आधे बाउल दही में 4 चम्मच MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला डाला, स्टर करो, पुदीना चटनी तैयार। MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला।
From the Republic Media Network headquarters, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate. Arnab Goswami on the debate.
And time now for the nation's sharpest opinion. A 24-year-old law student entered her college campus at noon, unaware that by nightfall it would be the site of her worst nightmare. What began as a routine visit to submit examination forms spiraled into over 3 hours of unimaginable horror. She was trapped and gang raped by 3 monsters. And one of them, the prime accused, is Mamta Banerjee's main man in that college. Yes, Mamta Banerjee, you may not want to hear it, but he was Mamta Banerjee's main man, Abhishek Banerjee's main man in that college, because he was the voice of the Trinamool Congress in that college. A powerful Trinamool Congress Chhatra Parishad leader who locked the gates, silenced the guard, and used his influence to turn a place of learning into a chamber of horror. Mamta Banerjee, quit and be ashamed. And Abhishek Banerjee, be ashamed that you don't have a voice tonight. I challenge you, Abhishek Banerjee. Do you have a voice? Do you have the guts to face me? No, you don't. You don't, and you never will. Because all you can do, Abhishek Banerjee, that when Republic exposes you and Mamta Banerjee for your absolute anarchy in Bengal, what you do is you try to file cases against the Republic Media Network, and you lose because you're bound to lose. You're on the wrong side of morality and the law. This 24-year-old girl, she begged, she resisted, she pleaded for mercy. She had a panic attack, she cried, but she was not shown a shred of humanity. By these monsters, she was violated, assaulted, blackmailed with obscene videos, and threatened with the lives of her loved ones. She left that room not just broken, but violated by a Mamta Banerjee system. A Mamta system of governance that allows power to smother the screams of all their victims. And who are the people who are empowered by Mamta Banerjee? The ones who are empowered are accused, ladies and gentlemen, of all these crimes, but they sit in their ivory towers. Mamta Banerjee has no courage. She has not spoken a single word on the incident. She doesn't have the courage to face me. That family, that 24-year-old woman is not alone. Their fight is our fight, ladies and gentlemen. Their closure is our resolve to deliver to them. Our combined resolve. We have a resolve so deep, and we know that you are with us. I know that wherever you're hearing this tonight, you are with me. You are against Mamta Banerjee. And we have a resolve so deep, Mamta Banerjee, that no amount of your usual antics, the antics you deployed during the uprising of Sandesh Khali, the look the other way approach that you adopt when a woman is assaulted and dragged in Nandigram. And listen to me, Mamta Banerjee and Abhishek Banerjee, the coward's hands-off policy you deploy when a woman was flung naked on Cooch Behar streets, and the flogging of a couple in Taliban style in Uttar Dinajpur in Bengal. Look at these visuals and know, Mamta Banerjee, that none of it will work. None of it will be forgiven by the people. And to those around Mamta Banerjee, her group of chamchas, the opportunists, the self-anointed human rights lobby, the India is Rapistan, India is Lynchistan club, all very happy in their cozy, small little Rajya Sabha seats. Happy. They made it. Those who boast about Mamata Banerjee being the only political leader for women's rights because she gives maximum women's representation, you bury your head in shame tonight. Because when there was a moment to fight for Indian women, you colored even that moment with your intolerance and political ideology. These people, ladies and gentlemen, cannot see rape as rape. Yesterday, one of them came on my program and he said that, why are people using the gender card when they are victims of rape? So if you complain about being raped or complain about rape, you're playing a gender card. They see it and speak on it, ladies and gentlemen. Politicians, on the basis of which state the victim was raped in. This sickening mindset to color everything with politics. So much so that the sanctity of a woman's body and her rights over it is also seen through the filter of politics instead of humanity. This should itself be punishable, in my view. But tonight I have some straight questions. And Mamata Banerjee, I know you don't have the courage, you don't have the conviction, and don't mind my saying it, you don't have the moral spine to come and face my questions, because if you do, or if any of your chamchas do, or if that Abhishek Banerjee does, who's hiding right now, then send them on my program, Face Me, answer questions on this, on Sandesh Khali, on all the cases. Because Mamata Banerjee is the Chief Minister, Home Minister and Health Minister of Bengal. Here are my questions to her. Question number one, is it true or not that Monojit Mishra, the prime accused in the gang rape case, was appointed approximately 45 days ago as an ad hoc faculty member on the directions of the governing body of the college, whose president is Ashok Kumar Dev, the Trinamool Congress MLA? If this is true, Mamata Banerjee, you must resign. Is it also true or not that the prime accused, Monojit Mishra, was an individual who often hobnobbed with the Trinamool leaders off and on? Did he not have close ties with Abhishek Banerjee, Chandrima Banerjee, Kajari Banerjee, your own family members? If yes, Mamata Banerjee, you must resign. Why did your top leader, Kalyan Banerjee, Trinamool Congress MP, and the closest aide of Mamata say that what can be done if a friend rapes his friend? And Mamata Banerjee, you can't act against him. You can't. You are helpless. You are running a political mafia. You need all these people. This shameless display of apathy and lack of humanity, Mamata Banerjee, you must resign. 4. Was the entire Trinamool Congress cadre unaware of the criminal record of Monojit Mishra? Point number 4. He had around half a dozen cases registered against him. Did they know and still showered political favors on him? If so, then Mamata Banerjee, Miss Banerjee, you must resign. Why was the RG Kaur Medical College principal appointed by you, Mamata Banerjee, signing renovation and repair orders at the area next to the crime scene, the rape scene, the murder scene, just hours after the horrendous rape and murder? If you cannot answer this even now, Miss Banerjee, you must resign. You must resign. Your police has failed to protect the crime scene when hooligans and goons in thousands entered RG Kaur Hospital a week after the crime. You're the Chief Minister, you're the Health Minister, you're the Home Minister. If you cannot explain this, Miss Banerjee, you must resign. The protesting doctors refused to meet you because they didn't trust you. They demanded a live recording of the meeting post RG Kaur, and when you refused, they outrightly denied to meet you. Being the Chief Minister of Bengal, if you have no confidence of your people, of the doctors working round the clock, then Miss Banerjee, you must resign. And Miss Banerjee, our questions will keep coming. We will demand accountability from you. And yes, we are the ones who will finger point at you. Because we are the only ones who can tell you on your face that Mamata Banerjee is someone who uses the slogan, Bangla Nijer Meke Chai. Mamati Manush is a political tool to get elected. You owe the people answers, and if you cannot answer, then on moral grounds you should quit. That's my view, and my clear view is that the central government has given Mamata Banerjee a very long rope. I'm the only person who will say this as clearly on national television. This is the only network that will say it as clearly on national television. Yes, there will be an election. Yes, they will fight then over electoral issues. Yes, it will be BJP versus Congress. And let me tell you, There will be a big fight. But does justice have to wait for an election campaign? Is it all about political timing? And is that why, in this abject state of complete anarchy in Bengal, Mamata Banerjee has continued to be given another chance and the BJP protests a little bit and moves on? There is no second option, Ms. Banerjee. The people are with Republic and the people believe that you must quit. Quit, Mamata, quit. Let's debate.
The rape of a law college student inside the campus premises in Kolkata is not just a case of crime against a woman. But this is a classic case of how the state government had allegedly given political patronage to the accused. The investigation into the case have brought up shocking facts. Monojit Mishra, the main accused of the Kolkata gang rape case, is a repeat offender, a history sheeter with 6 FIRs in the past. Cases of assault, threatening, molestation from 2014 to 2024. There is an allegation of molestation against Monojit in 2022.
Mamata Banerjee and Abhishek Banerjee's Trinamool Chhatra Parishad, that's the students' wing of Trinamool Chhatra Parishad, is filled with elements like Monojit Mishra. Monojit Mishra right now is in custody of police. But why police did not take any action against Monojit for the last 10 years? There were several FIRs, including FIRs of outrage of modesty, of molestation, of beating up common men, yet the Kolkata police remained numb, and most importantly, the governing body of this college remained facious and most importantly silent regarding this entire thing.
The red flags were always there. Still, a criminal like Monojit Mishra was appointed at Kolkata Law College just 45 days before the crime. Rusticated in the year 2015 for his misbehavior, this brute was given a contractual position in the college, all thanks to his TMC links. Despite earning only 5,000 rupees per month, Monojit used his position in college to gain the access and maintain his influence. Republic Bangla confronted TMC MLA Ashok Deb, who is allegedly one of the main backers of Monojit Mishra, the prime accused. Lawyers of Alipur Court have written to the Bar Council requesting that no lawyer should defend this criminal. While the parents want their daughters to grow up and become doctors and lawyers, women under Mamata Banerjee's government are becoming prey of predators like Monojit and Sanjay Roy. Protests have rocked West Bengal. But still haven't managed to move Mamata. Her party leaders are mocking the ordeal of the victim.
আর বাংলার দিকে তাকান, ছোট্ট একটা ঘটনা ঘটলেই গেল 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 রে, কি সব মাস। হ্যাঁ, ঘটনা তো ঘটে, নিজের ফ্যামিলিতে ঘটে। হাজবেন্ড ওয়াইফকে মেরে দিচ্ছে বালিশ চাপানি, ওয়াইফ প্রেমিকের সঙ্গে ঘুরতে গিয়ে বরকে ঠেলে দিচ্ছে পাহাড় থেকে। These are the crises of the society.
At this point, Mamata Banerjee must wake up. Mamata Banerjee must act.
The thing with these Trinamool Congress leaders is not only that they are shameless, but they are also liars. You heard there one Trinamool Congress leader saying that chotto ghatana, which means that the rape of a 24-year-old by a Trinamool Congress leader who is getting the support of Mamata Banerjee, Abhishek Banerjee, the rape of a student by a Trinamool politician inside a college is a small matter. Very small. Jyotsna, very small matter. You and I are foolish to be picking it up. For Mamata Banerjee, she is dealing with bigger issues. Waqf board, how to save Waqf, how to provoke Muslims. Rape of a girl by one of her leaders, it happens, yeah. It's a crime, it's a problem of society according to her. Jyotsna Tirunagari, I want you to open the debate tonight.
Arnabji, the first and very important statement I want to make is it's a state-sponsored violence against women in the state of West Bengal that's happening. I repeat myself, it's state-sponsored violence against women that's happening. Because, I mean, you know, we have been debating all this, Arnabji. We debated during Ajikar, we debated now, we debated earlier issues also. I am surprised why the government doesn't act. Forget about any other thing. Forget about a party, forget about BJP, forget about TMC, any other thing. But there is a girl who's been raped, so the government has to respond. That's the minimum response. You know, we call it on humanitarian grounds. अब ये humanitarian grounds भी उनको नहीं है, ये नहीं मुझे पता था. पहली चीज. अब now, a rapist with a TMC card, you know, can you imagine it getting, you know, I don't think it doesn't get any more brazen, Arnabji. Now, my question time and again to TMC is, why are you shielding criminals? Because the laws are there to protect victims, not protecting the criminals. Now, they'll say, no, action was taken. No, like, I think, Arnabji, in yesterday's
No.
women or not, you know, or not, they shouldn't be equalized. No women can be in politics. If I'm not wrong, that was a statement. You can either be a woman
You're
or
either
you
a
can
woman
be
or you're in politics.
Politician. And I told him that women are the most strongest politicians you can ever find. You know, I'm not taking the example of Mamata Di here. I'm talking about the strong women politicians who have, you know, we have seen them across years. Now, the National Commission of Women, Arnabji, very clearly, officially, they have accused the Kolkata police of hiding the victim and blocking access to the victim. Isn't it correct? Why did the government do it? After much hullabaloo was created, and again, they might name some parties like BJP and other parties, but when people came out saying that what has happened is wrong, the girl has been raped, now react.
Yeah.
Then they arrested that particular man. Still, my question to them remains the same, Arnabji. Is that Monojit or whatever? I don't even want to take his name. He's an idiot. That's what I want to call him. That fellow, is he still with TMC is my question.
Yeah, he's with Trinamool Congress. He's with Trinamool Congress. He holds an important position in the Trinamool Congress. He's the main man of Trinamool Congress in that area. And actually takes me to my first question tonight. My first question tonight is full frame. Is it, you know, you are a bore if you can't answer the question. You are also intellectually incapable. You are also double-faced. You are looking for some opportunity out here, but you must answer my question. My question to you is very simply this. Tausif, I am a liar, I am a bad man, I am terrible. You can file 20 cases against me, you already filed 100.
The Trinamool Chhatra Parishad unit has already held a press conference and declared that this accused has no relation with the party from 2022 onwards. And yet you are lying that he's a main man of Abhishek, main man of Mamata Banerjee. You are confused.
First, now I'll tell you one thing. Here is a piece of paper. If you are quiet, I'll talk to you. If you are quiet, if you hold your mental balance, if you have not gone mad, if you have not gone crazy, if you do not reflect any signs of lunacy on my program or emotional distress, then I will respond to you with some fact.
To be main man of Mamata Banerjee, who is the chief minister, or main man of Abhishek
Paper
Banerjee,
is in my hand.
Who
Paper
this
is
guy
in my
named
hand.
man of? And how is this guy
Paper
named
is in my
man of?
hand.
You are completely
Paper is in my
ignoring
hand.
the
Paper
press
is in my
conference held
hand.
by Trinamool Congress
Paper and
Chhatra
document
Parishad
is in my
unit, which
hand.
said that 2022
Document is in
onwards,
my
this
hand.
person
Tausif,
has
you will still
no
not get
affiliation
promoted in the
to
Trinamool Congress.
You only
I know
speak
you will
lies.
show this clip to Mamata Banerjee and say, Didi, দেখুন আমি কিভাবে আপনাকে সাপোর্ট করেছি টিভিতে. She will still not give you a promotion.
Viewers are misled. Whoever is watching your program are misled by you.
People
You
are
should be-
watching
there
me
should
and
be a
they know
case
me
against
better
you
than
or
you.
not for
People have more
misleading
faith in
your
me than
viewers.
Mamata Banerjee.
You mislead your viewers by telling
That's
lies
why
and
Republic is the
false,
most influential, most
so-called
watched
news on
network
your
in the
channel.
country. Now listen to me.
Yes, because you have blessings from the PMO.
No,
You
no, I have blessings
from
of the
BJP.
people.
You have blessings
I have
from
blessings
the
of the
RSS.
people.
You are friends with the
I have
BJP
blessings
media
of the
cell.
people. I
That
will
is why
continue to have blessings
your
of the
channel
people
is
because I
selling
speak
because
for the
BJP
people.
media sells
Unlike
blessings
you,
on you.
unlike you. Now listen to me here. I always, now Tausif, you'll have to be quiet for a while. I don't have a history of migraine, but you're going to give it to me now. Listen to me for a minute. For a minute. Tausif, okay, yaar, I have blessings. No, at least I'm not cursed by the people. You should ask who is cursed by the people today. You're being cursed by the people. Now listen to me. In my hand is a piece of paper, Sanju. I want to show this first and link it to my question. This paper I have proves that Monojit Mishra, the prime accused in the gang rape case, question number 1 can be put up. Stop shouting, man. Monojit Mishra, the prime accused in the gang rape case, was appointed 45 days back as an ad hoc faculty member on the direct instructions of the governing body of the college, which has been appointed by the Trinamool Congress and whose president is Mamata Banerjee's very close associate and MLA Ashok Kumar Deb. Paper is with me. Paper is with me. Don't look left and right. Don't be cowardly now.
So you are saying
Don't be a coward. Paper is with me.
First, clear. You have to clear the confusion.
Paper is with me.
Monojit Mishra is the main guy of Ashok Dev. Is that what you're saying?
First of all, if you're quiet, I'll say something. You know, you got a bad habit. Maybe it is since the time you were born that you keep repeating yourself.
What are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying?
First of all, I want you to keep quiet. I'm not telling you to shut up. I can also tell you to shut up, but I'm a very polite man.
Kolkata police not ensuring that...
I am not telling you to shut up.
Is Kolkata police...
I am not telling you to shut up.
Did Kolkata police...
Have I told you to shut up? Have I asked you to shut up? Have I shouted at you and said, shut up? Have I said that? Have I told you to shut up?
You do not want Monojit Mishra to...
Here is the man who's come to defend the rapist.
Do you want death penalty for this rapist? Tell me.
Tausif Khan has come to defend the rapist. Put the graphic on.
You are against death penalty. You are against death penalty for rapist. I want death penalty for rapist.
Then ask for death penalty for Shah Jahan, no? When you ask for death penalty for Shah Jahan, ask for the death penalty for Shah Jahan. Ask for death penalty for Shah Jahan. Shah Jahan.
I want death penalty.
Say death penalty for Shah Jahan, who was supported by Mamata Banerjee. Death penalty for the rapist who was supported by Mamata Banerjee. Death penalty for the rapist supported by Mamata Banerjee, for the rapist from the Trinamool Congress.
Why is Arnab against Aparajita Bill 2024? Why is BJP against Aparajita Bill 2024?
The debate is on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to open up the lines in exactly 15 minutes. Sanju is on the debate. Sanju is on the debate. Sanju is on the debate, and then we'll open it up. You can take a break for a while, Tausif. You're anyway getting a bit hyper. Yeah. Sanju. Now the bottom line is, why are you giving them a long rope? I said it clearly. This is the question the nation wants to know. Some people are saying, why does the BJP give it a long rope? Every time your governor is very indulgent. Are you only doing the politics of threat?
No, Arnab, I heard your question, which is a very pertinent one. I will answer that. I'm not going to shove that under the carpet. But let me make a couple of very quick points. First and foremost, I completely agree with what Jyotsna said. This is not just another gang rape. This is state-sponsored brutality. Where I disagree with Jyotsna is when she says, she calls Monojit Mishra an idiot. No, this man is a monster. This man is a repeat offender. 2013, he was accused of stabbing a colleague. 2017, he was accused of vandalism. 2022, Monojit Mishra was accused of sexual assault. And despite 3 or 6 FIRs pending against him, look at the mockery of this entire issue. He was given a contractual employment just 45 days back. And as what? As a faculty member. Is Monojit Mishra a very close relative or confidant of TMC MLA Ashok Kumar Dev? Mamata Banerjee has not answered. Is Dr. Nayana Chatterjee the vice principal of Kolkata Law College? Is she also a very close confidant of Mamata Banerjee? Mamata Banerjee has not answered. And don't forget, the vice principal Nayana Chatterjee, despite being a woman, for 40 hours, she did not even deem it fit to hold a governing council meeting of the college to condemn the incident. But my final point is this. There is Santa Datta De, the Vice Chancellor of Kolkata University. Vice Chancellor is supposed to be appointed by the governor, in this case C.V. Ananda Bose. But completely overriding him, Shanta Datta De was appointed as the Vice Chancellor of Kolkata University by Mamata Banerjee. He is also a very close confidant of Mamata Banerjee. So my first point is the entire education system is being protected by Mamata Banerjee because it is her confidants who are at top positions, be it President of the Governing Board, be it the Vice Chancellor of Kolkata University, be it the Vice Principal of South Kolkata Law College. You know, this is a very, very dirty nexus. Politicians, so-called educationists, and then you have hoodlums like Monojit Mishra. So it's a deadly cocktail. But I want to ask one thing. You know, where is Sagarika Ghosh? Has she condemned this incident? No. Where is Kakoli Dastidar? Has she condemned this incident? No. Where is Shatabdi Roy? She is an MP. Has she condemned this incident? No. Where is Pratibha Mandal, another TMC MP? Has she condemned it? No. Where is Mala Roy, another TMC MP? Has she condemned it? No. Where is Shayoni Ghosh? Has she condemned this? She's an MP? No. Where is Mitali Nag? She's a TMC MP. Has she condemned it? No. Where is Sajda Ahmed? She's a TMC MP. Has she condemned it? No. Rachna Mukherjee, another TMC MP. Has she condemned it? No. Pardon me, Rachna Banerjee. June Malla, TMC MP. Has she condemned it? No. Dr. Sharmila Sarkar, another TMC MP. Has she condemned it? No. Trinamool Congress has at least 12 Member of Parliament MPs, Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha put together. Not one of them, not one of these 12 MPs has come out openly supporting the victim, has come out openly condemning Monojit Mishra, Zaid Ahmed and the other rapists. Not one of these ladies has said that, yes, law and order is a nasty joke in West Bengal. Now coming to your question, is BJP politicizing this? No. I've said this in the past. C.V. Ananda Bose, the governor, has to send a recommendation to the union government and to the president saying there is a constitutional
I'll say something which I don't want Tausif to overreact to. But he has to listen to the full sentence because, Tausif, you must listen to what I'm about to tell you and don't jump, don't get angry because there is some similarity between you and Monojit Mishra. And I'll tell you what that similarity is. Viewers, you must be surprised at my comment. What is the similarity between Tausif and Monojit Mishra? The similarity is that Monojit Mishra, who is now the prime accused in the South Calcutta Law College rape case, had, like Tausif, demanded the death penalty for rapists in the RG Kaur medical case last year. Like Monojit,
political bosses. That is the fact.
I am saying something to you. Why don't you listen?
And you are spreading misinformation.
I am not spreading misinformation. You are asking for the death penalty. 1 minute. You are asking for the death penalty for the rapist. Do you know that your Trinamool Congress party rapist, Monojit Mishra, who's a Trinamool Congress party's rapist, he's from the party. Now you can sack him, do anything you want, but he had demanded the death penalty for rapists in the RG Kaur medical case. He wrote on Facebook, I want the death penalty for the rapist. So demanding death penalty does not mean any act of sincerity. It does not absolve you of anything.
Is not allowed by BJP.
Why has the Aparajita bill
You
not
asked BJP
become a law?
spokesperson. Why Aparajita bill 2024 is still pending?
BJP. You are a shameless person
As a
who's
woman,
always there on debates,
as a woman,
standing
do
in
you want
solidarity
death
with
penalty or
rapists,
not
with
for these
hoodlums,
monsters?
with vandals.
You call them
I
monsters,
want to
yet you do
ask
not
you,
give them death
why
penalty.
has the
Why have you
Aparajita bill
reduced
not
death
yet
penalty
become a
to
law?
only
Mamata Banerjee
life
kept saying,
imprisonment
"Oh, we are getting
or
the
10 years of
Aparajita
How many
imprisonment?
Trinamool Congress people will carry out acts of rape before your government is sacked? Why is BJP government giving Mamata Banerjee such a long rope? Some people say there's an, okay, you don't touch me, I don't touch you kind of thing. There is a belief in BJP circle that Mamata Banerjee is anyway she's politically on the downslide, and hence you don't need to trouble her too much at this stage, come into some arrangement. People are also questioning the silence of Abhishek. Some people are saying there's an arrangement with Abhishek. Abhishek is quiet because investigating agencies are after him. That's why he's quiet these days. He's not talking. You know, this internal politics between BJP and Trinamool, who cares your internal arrangement? The bigger issue...
There's no internal arrangement. I want to say this very clearly.
Are you sure?
For audience as the BJP.
Are you
yes,
sure?
As the BJP. I'm very sure. Let me say this.
Then why are you soft on them?
BJP's national spokesperson that there is no internal arrangement.
But then why don't you sack them? Why don't you impose president's rule? How many people should have to be killed? You know, a 9-year-old girl died in a bomb blast, a bomb thrown by Trinamool Congress people. Tamanna is her name. How many 9-year-olds will be killed before BJP goes tough? You have the power, but you're not doing it. You're not using that power. So obviously, I'll ask you the question. You're not using it.
No, you have every right to ask the question, and I think your question is absolutely right. You know, if I put aside my hat of a national spokesperson and just speak to you as a citizen, I would be asking the same question. But I think the political establishment of the day, that is the union government led by Prime Minister Modi, knows exactly what he's doing. So let's second guess the union government.
Oh, well, anyway, the point is, I don't second guess. I have my own opinion of things. I don't have to say something that you will necessarily like. I am a free man. I'll say what the hell I want. What happens? BJP will be unhappy. I don't care, frankly, very much beyond the point about any party.
She's failed as the home minister. She's failed as the chief minister. She's failed as the health minister. And my last point is this.
I do know that. We have reporters on the ground. I completely agree with you. But anyway, I want to ask Anmol, I was told that Aam Aadmi Party is supporting Trinamool Congress. And frankly, I was shocked. I know Mamta and Kejriwal share a very close relationship. They see themselves as future allies of a non-Congress, non-BJP alliance. But you have to demand her resignation. It's gone beyond crazy. Do you know, this man, second question, Anmol, the prime accused, keeps hobnobbing. He's top-level Trinamool Congress. And Trinamool Congress says, what can be done if a friend rapes a friend, right? The problem with you is you lack conviction. Your party started out well. Now you're only a party that wants to look for an arrangement. The last national level arrangement you have is with the Trinamool Congress. If you ask Mamata Banerjee to quit on my program, then your relationship with Trinamool will be gone forever. And then you will have no friends. I can tell you one thing, Anmol, it is better to be friendless than to be compromised. It is better to be friendless than to be compromised. This is my view in life, in journalism and everything. Come, take a position. Demand her resignation for this corrupt, morally, financially corrupt government.
Arnabji, am I audible?
Yes, Anmol, you are audible.
Arnabji, am I audible?
Yes, you are, please.
Yes. Arnabji, this horrific incident of alleged rape in West...
Bandwidth is bad. I'm having bad bandwidth with you. I put the same question to Kapil. Kapil, why don't you step in?
Can I come in, please?
I'll just get Kapil in on that question and then come straight to you. Yeah, Saira? Kapil, you heard that? You're also supporting Mamata Banerjee?
Arnab, let me begin by saying very, very clearly here. I think you asked a pertinent question. These questions needs to be asked. And I also heard my good friend Sanju, and she has made very, very critical remarks. But I'll just make one very critical remark here. Just replace the word of this man in Bengal with someone called Brij Bhushan ji. Would you be using the same kind of narrative against him? The question I am asking to you and to Sanju also. You also have
Sanju,
an MLA from Uttar Pradesh who also comes from Sanju's party. He had been Sanju's party colleague. He has been convicted for an offense of rape. He has been convicted for an offense of POXO. And he also has been convicted for an offense. Hold on.
Now, do you have the
hold on.
audacity to
Hold
listen?
on.
Because you are giving me a long lecture on BJP.
Hold on.
Your Priyanka Vadra
So
said
that's your party colleague.
And
Sanju, he was your party colleague. Let's assume. Sanju, I think sloganeering can never replace logic and facts. Sanju, sloganeering and shouting can never replace logic and fact. It's not about being condemning. It's not about not condemning. I am asking you a question. Your party colleague, who happens to be your party colleague, you want to shout.
What do you have to say?
You want to shout and you want to replace noise with logic. You can't replace noise with logic. That's what I'm saying. Arnab, can I make my point? I never interrupted when she was speaking, and I think I should get the same indulgence. Arnab, now you saw Sanju's drift. You saw Sanju's drift. Now she's back with sloganeering.
No, but Sanju, I want to ask you. Sanju, I would like to ask you 1 minute. Kapil, can I just take that forward for a minute, please? Can I just take that forward for a minute? I'm not taking the attention away. Neither do I want to be distracted. 1 minute. Sanju, listen to me, please. Please listen to me.
He's made a charge.
Yeah, he's made a charge and I'm following it up with you. Can I ask you something?
Just 30 seconds.
Can I ask you something? I'll take 20 seconds. 1 minute. I'll take 20 seconds. And I want to bring Saira into the debate right now along with Sanju. And I have a very elementary question, Saira versus Sanju. I'm asking you this with all sincerity. That you would have said, I believe, don't you think you would have had more conviction in your voice had the Delhi police not closed the case against Brijbhushan Sharan in the POXO case, in all the cases? And that closure report was filed following a Delhi police investigation, Delhi police central government, BJP government, closure report against Brijbhushan Sharan. You didn't go hard on Brijbhushan Sharan. I'm not saying this justifies what Mamta has done, but Sanju, is it not true? You closed the case against Brijbhushan Sharan. And that's where you begin to lose moral authority, when you do that.
Arnab, I have been on a zillion debates with Kapil. And I've been on a zillion debates on your show and other channels where anchors have asked me pointedly, what do you have to say about Brijbhushan? What do you have to say about the, case in Hathras? And I have always said, cutting across political ideologies, we need to condemn a rapist. But at the same time, if I have the guts to say if Brijbhushan is guilty, tando, guillotine him. But if Brijbhushan is not guilty, let media not be the judge. And Kapil Madan is talking here. Deepak Meena, a Congress MLA son in Rajasthan, has been convicted of rape. Have you ever heard Kapil Madan talk of Deepak Meena? Rohit Joshi, son of Congress MLA Mahesh Joshi, is accused of rape. Have you seen Kapil Madan talk of Rohit Joshi? No. Mevaram Jain, a 76-year-old Rajasthan Congress leader, was raping 6-year-old girls. And what did Pawan Khera say in a press conference? हमने मेवाराम जैन को suspend कर दिया. BJP at least acknowledges the problem. I have the guts to say, and I have the guts to say even now, if guilty, Brijbhushan should face capital punishment.
Do you have the guts to say that you defended Brijbhushan Sharan?
Can I come in?
Do you have the guts to say that you defended Brijbhushan? That you defended Brijbhushan Sharan?
I haven't spoken at all. Arnab, can I come in?
Okay, let Saira come in for a moment. Kapil, she hasn't spoken, neither has Anmol. I bring in Saira right now. Saira.
It is very clear now that the whole governing body has to be neutral. We've had enough of TMC hooliganism in all the education campus. This case is chillingly similar to the RG Kar case. And who is the governing body? Members of the Trinamool Congress. It's very clear. We also need inclusion of student representatives because you can't have contractual employees. Last year also, who was a rapist and the murderer? He was apparently a contractual employee, right? Now it is very clear that these contractual employees who are getting ad hoc appointments, they are being appointed by the TMC goons. to spoil the education system. We know how 26,000 people, innocents, have lost their job in the teacher recruitment scams. You look at the medical colleges, you see RG Card now, you see South Kolkata Law College. It is in shambles and it is only exposing the weakening education system. Today, the Trinamool Congress's representatives here cannot take the side of their respective governments that they're supporting, the parties that they're supporting. They need to accept the blatant corruption that is.
I'll take two reactions and then I'm Saira, very well argued, and I want to follow it up with one point tonight.
There are rapes happening in campuses. The campuses are being violated openly.
Okay.
Wounds are being.
I take your point. I take your point.
Wounds, and the Gunda Raj is prevalent in all.
I take your point. I take your point. Now,
mayhem, this madness has to stop, because here we need to look at ensuring that the children come back to the.
No, there is. First of all, let me tell you, till you see, left. Problem is. Problem is.
They are the teachers.
The problem is. The problem is, Saira, let me tell you.
How are they getting these appointments?
Can
the TMC represent?
Saira.
After that, here he's a history sheeter. Don't you do a reference check even when you are employing contractual employees? There is a method to the madness. Even when you are employing somebody, you need to do a reference check. You can't employ somebody because somebody is posing, in pictures with TMC leaders and TMC MPs and MLAs and ministers. Is that the certificate for hiring someone? Is that the qualification for hiring someone on a contractual appointment just because he is cozy with a TMC?
Can I make it more specific than that? I ask you, Saira, can you hear me? Saira, can you hear me?
For a lifetime.
I don't think she can hear me. Yeah, Saira, just give me a moment. I'm stepping in for a minute. I don't think you can hear me. I'm getting an Anmol right now.
And I think we need to make our campuses safe now. It's enough time.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I need to get the right windows. Anmol, I'm 100% sure you're not going to support Mamata Banerjee on this. You heard my question last time, right? Can you answer that?
Yes. Arnabji, this horrific incident of alleged rape in West Bengal, it's deeply disturbing and it shakes the very soul of any civilized society. We condemn it in the strongest possible terms, and those responsible must face harshest legal consequences under the strictest provisions of law. Because ensuring safety is the responsibility, fundamental duty of any government. Arnabji, while it's commendable that you have raised such issue, but one cannot help but question that why this selective outrage? Why do you raise your voice only when such incidents happened in non-BJP ruled state? Why this deafening silence when similar or worse crime happened in BJP ruled state? You don't need to look too far. Look at Delhi. I'll give you some data. According to the latest NCRB data, crime against women are at an all-time high. 60 FIRs are registered per minute. And as per the Delhi police data in April 2025, 370 rape cases have been registered in Q1 of 2025. That is, Delhi police data says that an average of 4 rapes are taking place in Delhi every day. Kitne debate kiye Arnab ji humne uske upar? In June 2025, a minor was raped in Dayalpur. In June 2025, a minor was raped in Mulchand. Bataiye kitne debate kiye?
Do you know a man called Vibhav Kumar?
Double standard.
He assaulted Swati Maliwal, Rajya Sabha MP of the Aam Aadmi Party. Did you condemn Vibhav Kumar? No.
Now they are getting rattled. Sanju ji was saying कि हम acknowledge करते हैं that BJP acknowledges what's happening. करिए acknowledge that under your 4-engine government,
when Swati Maliwal was brutally beaten black and blue. The Supreme Court has also...
national capital is labelled as rape capital. Delhi tragically continues to be a rape capital. That's the harsh reality. Would you accept that?
Supreme Court.
Bataiye.
If you have an iota of decency...
70 rape cases in just one quarter. 4 rape cases every day. Would you acknowledge that?
The fact that Arvind Kejriwal was a mute spectator when a Rajya Sabha MP from his party was being assaulted.
One minute, please. May I just, before you make it a case of how many rapes in your state versus how many rapes in my state, Anmol and Sanju, I need to step in here for I need to make a small point to both of you. Please listen to me. Anmol, it will be useful for you. Please listen to me. Please listen to me now, Anmol. Anmol and Sanju know I'm stepping in because many callers are on the line, Anmol. Don't you respect the callers? Please give me a moment. Thank you so much. Thank you. No. Thank you. One minute. I must say, Anmol, you have done fantastic covering fire for Trinamool Congress, and they must thank you for that. But I must come in with a more pertinent point. Please do not interrupt me. I'm making a very important point. It will be useful for you also. See, the point is, this man is a rascal, this Monojit Mishra. He is a goon, a rascal. He assaults women. He vandalizes people. He is a robber. He's been accused of theft. He's been accused of molestation, assault, and of morphing students' pictures and trying to embarrass women students. And in reward for this, what does Mamta Banerjee do? Tausif, listen to me. Don't be ashamed. Don't look down. Mamta Banerjee makes him an ad hoc faculty member. Because, and let me tell you, when you select a faculty member, Jyotsna, you would look at the person's qualifications. Let me tell you qualifications of this man. Vandalism, 2017. Tearing a woman's clothes, assault on a woman, 2019. Theft in 2019. Charge sheet was filed against him. Molestation of a woman in Koshba, 2022. Assault on a college guard and vandalism, 2024. Allegations of morphing pictures of female students, 2024-25. As a result of all of this, you know what they did? Mamta Banerjee said a man who's such a record of sexual assault, theft, robbery and vandalism, ideal candidate for Mamta Banerjee to make an ad hoc faculty member. Now you know what will happen, viewers? This man, Tausif, will look left and right and down and say, how am I going to justify it? I have all the papers with me. And Jyotsna, before I go to you, actually, you would like to pick up on this. These are the qualifications. And they cannot say that we did not appoint him because I have the relevant resolution of the governing body of the South Calcutta Law College, 57 Kane Street Road, Kolkata, on 30th August 2024. It's with me. Please have a look at it, please.
Arnabji, don't you think these are the basic qualifications for anybody probably to be appointed by TMC?
This government must be
These are the basic qualifications. I'll tell you why, Arnabji. Have you heard of Kalyan Banerjee and Madan Mitra? Both of them, literally, absurdly, they have, victim shamed her. Do you even, I don't even know how Mr. Tausif will probably support that. I don't even understand. But they have done the victim shaming. Ridiculous. And when you say, Arnabji, ये qualification है, vandalism है, assault on women है, तो यही सब तो देख रहे हैं वो लोग. ऐसा कौन करेगा? What did happen in Artikar?
Callers, Sumon from Kolkata. Sumon from Kolkata. Hi, Sumon.
Yeah, I was about to raise Swati Manival's case with what's his productor's name, Anmol Ratan. But before I could, step in, I think the BJP spokesperson stepped in with that same question regarding Swati Maliwal. I think the party members were very happy, beating up Swati Maliwal inside the, Delhi Chief Minister's residence.
Yep, you want to respond. He's not Anmol Ratan. He's Anmol Pawar, but I think you were being cynical. Yeah, it's all right. Okay, Anmol.
Sick and tired of them. Sick and tired of these
Arnabji, the one...
Respond to Sumohan directly.
Your caller who's sick and tired of this must also know the fact that if we are truly committed to justice against women, then this outrage must be unwavering, unselective, and above politics.
Kapil, when do we get to see Rahul Baba and Priyanka in Calcutta organizing a protest against such sexual assault?
आप बताइए देश को कि डेली 4 रेप
When do
केस
we
हो रहे
get
हैं
to see
दिल्ली में?
Rahul Baba and Priyanka in Calcutta organizing a protest against this sexual assault? They are very happy, traveling across the country, going here and there. Why don't they pop up in Calcutta and do something about this?
I'll tell you why, Sumon, because Kejriwal thinks, I'll tell you why, because Kejriwal thinks Mamta is the only person who will support him to be head of a national coalition, and Mamta Banerjee thinks Kejriwal is the only person who will support her. It's quid pro quo. Paras from Mumbai. Paras.
Hello. Yeah, Arnab. Hello. Good evening.
Hi, Paras. Go on.
Yeah, hi. Arnab, I just wanted to make one point.
This double standard exposes not just bias but
can the Aam Aadmi guy please keep quiet and let the common man speak?
Put them full frame. Yeah, go on, Paras, go on.
Yeah. See, my only request to all the panelists is that you guys are not thinking about the common man. The person who has suffered tragically. You are just trying to, gain political mileage. And the person from Aam Aadmi Party, a person who in Gandhi Vedant, sang "Insan ka insan se ho bhaichara," we can, feel what bhaichara he is doing amongst the people. And my question to BJP is, you are not realizing the demographic change that is happening in Bengal, madam. Are you waiting for the governor to, write a letter to the president and the home minister? By when is the D-Day to, take some action? This is, the common man रोज घर के बाहर निकलने को डर रहा है. ये सब चीजों से सिर्फ अच्छे दिन बोलने आते हैं. You need to take action where it is required. So, Arnab, my point is that they need to hit where it is required. You scratch my back and I scratch your back is not the way,
okay,
the country
let me reply to you.
Okay. Paras, I think you made some very important points. And all I will say is what I told Arnab right at the start, that the union government is waiting for C.V. Ananda Bose to say that, yes, there's a breakdown of constitutional machinery of law and order, which we are all aware has broken down. And since there is a constitutional process, even if I want to tomorrow say that, Mamta Banerjee should be sacked, I can't do that. Even my anger is perhaps overflowing.
I just want to make one point here to Tausif. Tausif, in Chhattisgarh, listen to me. Tausif, listen to me, I'll tell you something. In Chhattisgarh, 1 minute, Tausif, you don't know the law. The law permits the death sentence for gang rape. In Chhattisgarh, where there is a BJP government, 5 persons who gang raped and killed a 16-year-old girl were awarded the death sentence. But in the RG Kaur case, Sanjoy Roy was not given the death sentence, right, by the trial court on the ground that the crime is not the rarest of the rare. This verdict indicates that the Bengal judiciary recognized that in West Bengal, rape and murder is an everyday occasion. When a court itself says it's not rarest of the rare, which means you made it an everyday phenomenon. Dr. Swati from Bengaluru.
Now you are attacking the
Kolkata police.
No, I'm attacking you.
You don't like Kolkata police. You brought in CBI. CBI filed the same.
I am attacking you. Let Dr. Swati come in. Dr. Swati, please.
Yes, hello.
Louder, Dr. Swati.
Can the gentleman stop speaking? May I speak,
Swati, yes, please. Dr. Swati, Tausif, full frame, and Dr. Swati.
Yes, actually, normlessness has become the new normal in West Bengal. And the second point is, at a point of time, if you remember, what Bengal thinks India used to think, that used to be. But now one feels ashamed to even call oneself a Bengali, because I myself one. And regarding, there was a statement by the Aam Aadmi Party, they should better keep quiet. The way they misbehaved with Swati Maliwal.
Oh, Swati Maliwal again.
Keep your mouth shut.
Oh,
okay.
Anmol, you got that.
The last point which I wanted to mention is in UP, they had an anti-Romeo squad. Can't the West Bengal government, who at a point of time were against CPIM goons, now they are worse than the CPIM goons. And look at this spokesperson from the Trinamool Congress. He's so defenseless, just giving baseless, useless arguments. Both the Aam Aadmi Party and the Trinamool Congress. One feels ashamed to be part of West Bengal. It is the seat of culture.
You are not advocating death sentence for rape. Under the BNSS law, rape does not, the penalty, the sentence for rape has been reduced from death to life imprisonment under the BNSS law. Aparajita bill passed by Mamata Banerjee seeks amendment under BNSS. Restored death penalty for rape. Please read the BNSS.
Anyway, you're trying to make it a legal case where you have not acted. Where is Mamata? Let her speak something.
Is against the women's safety in India. Death penalty will act as a deterrent.
You can't avoid the issues anymore.
You want the rapist?
I think the people will take it. I think you've been given a very long rope, unfortunately, and that rope needs to be pulled back by the central government. I thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. If you believe Mamata Banerjee has lost the moral right to stay in office a long time back, then please keep responding using that hashtag. Together, we can build pressure. We can force her to come out and explain what's going on in Bengal. I'll see you tomorrow evening. Good night and goodbye.
Time for a quick breather. Arnab will be right back with the debate.
ये है सीक्रेट रेसिपी MDH का जीरा सिप जल जीरा मसाला सिप सिप जीरा सिप MDH का जल जीरा सिप MDH का जल जीरा सिप